This one's good. Biden is like God. Or is he God? Maybe Biden's God. This was said by Glaude. I'm thinking about all those folks who, just for a moment, the nation shared their grief. Oh, what a first step. What a beautiful step. I'm reminded of the psalmist, he heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Nessie, Biden heals the brokenhearted and heals their wounds. Biden.
Listen to that. But guys, this is deeper.
Jeez.
This is what happens when you put your trust in one man in Washington. This is what happens when the left does it. It's what happens when the right does it. It's what happens when we do it. You cannot put your trust in one man. Now we've made him a god.
Yeah.
You know how I know we've made him a god? They started using what right away? Didn't go to Congress and write a bill. Executive orders.
Oh, we'll get into
every single time they get in there and they just start moving that pen, dude. They just start moving the pen. Instead of going through and making a law, they have to make a stupid executive order and try to make the entire populace say no. So Trump goes in there and says, I'm going to undo everything Obama did. Now he gets in office and I'm going to undo everything Trump did. He didn't even read half the stuff he undid. He just did it. You know what I mean?
So executive orders. When I wrote this on Friday. There were 17 executive orders that were signed in. We're on Sunday. There's 30. 30 in what, 4 days?
Exactly.
You know how many Trump did in his first 100 days? 24. Okay, for me, that's like 24 too many. But 30 in 4 days, Trump had 24 in 100 days.
You know how they're going to justify it? Well, he's undoing everything Trump did unconstitutional.
And that's what they're saying. They're saying, we're going to undo everything Trump did. This is now tit for tat. This is no longer...
This isn't even unconstitutional. This isn't constitutional anymore. Don't you get it? The left or the right don't have a monopoly on what you can do with the law. You see this? None of them are even following this anymore.
No,
we're numbering how many executive actions each one did. This is ridiculous.
It's all a game, dude. It's all a game. Now all it is what the last guy did. I'm going to undo that, and Trump did it too. You liked it. Look. I don't mind that stuff got undone from Obama, but hey, let's do it properly. But it happened. Obama put up this whole legacy. Trump came in and said, I'm going to undo Obama's legacy. I'm going to switch things around. That's what the game is now. Just like the impeachment thing. Impeachment is no longer left and reserved for those brutal, extreme moments. It's now tit for tat. Because guess what? First day, somebody put forth articles of impeachment on Biden. This is going to happen every single election now. Every single time a new president gets in, somebody's going to be like, impeach him. Get him out.
Yeah.
It's a game to all these people now,
dude. And you know what? One of the problems with the right is too, and I'm talking about the rhino right, not the real right, not the real conservatives, not the ones who just got recently elected, who've got the fire under their bellies and all that stuff. One of the problems is they keep saying this. Well, is that the hill to die on? No, we shouldn't die on that hill. But the problem is you kept so many hills not dying on that all those hills now have become mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys know what I'm saying? So they wouldn't stand in the defense of the unborn. They were like, well, I mean, it's okay. So like they defund Planned Parenthood $60 million. They should have just defunded it. But no, they won't do that, right? Because they're afraid of the backlash. Well, guess what? Now he's not only doing that, he's funding abortions overseas now. That's exactly what he wanted to do. Yep. When constitutionally, they can't even do that. Where in the Constitution can you dictate sending money for overseas abortions? Show me the statute. Show me the statute. Nobody can. So it was good what President Trump did. But now we get them in there and they're like, well, we can just do it because, hey, we've been doing this for years. That's the problem. It's been happening with the courts for a long time.